Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about something that's super important, something that affects millions of people, major depression. Getting a handle on mental health is such a powerful thing. It's not about weakness. It's actually about becoming stronger, kinder, and just more tuned into yourself and everyone around you.
I mean, of course you have, right? We all do. Having days where you just feel down or totally stressed out or like you just can't handle it all, that's a completely normal part of being human. It happens to literally everyone. But, and this is key, it's really important to understand the difference between just having a bad day and something more serious.
Okay, so let's break this down. On one side, you've got a bad day. Think of it like a passing cloud. It feels rough, sure, but it's temporary, and it's usually connected to something specific, like bombing a test or having a fight with a friend. But then you look at major depression. That's more like a persistent storm. It's a serious medical condition where those feelings aren't just passing through. They stick around for at least 2 weeks, sometimes way longer, and they change how you feel, think, and act pretty much all the time.
So let's get a much clearer picture of what major depression actually is. We're going to move way beyond that idea of just having a tough day or a bad week. So the official term is major depressive disorder. And what's really important in this definition is that it's not just about feeling sad. A huge part of it is losing interest or pleasure in things you used to love doing. And there's that time frame again. This isn't just a fleeting feeling. It hangs around for at least 2 weeks, and it really does change your whole world. And this list just shows you how much it can impact a person. It's not just one thing. It can be this crushing fatigue that makes it hard to even get out of bed. It can mess with your sleep, your appetite. It can make it impossible to focus in class. And it can bring on these really heavy feelings of guilt or worthlessness. It's a whole body, whole mind kind of thing. And this, right here, is maybe the most important thing to get. Depression is not a choice. It's not a character flaw or a sign of weakness. It's a real medical condition. Telling someone to just cheer up is honestly like telling someone with a broken leg to just walk it off. It doesn't work like that.
So you might be wondering, okay, where does this even come from? And to really get it, we have to look at the causes. And the answer is, well, it's complicated. It's almost never just one single thing.
This chart does a great job of showing how it all fits together. It's usually a mix of different factors. You've got biology, the chemistry in our brains. You've got genetics, sometimes it can run in families, and then, of course, there's our life experiences, things like trauma, major stress, or loss. It all plays a part. And I really want this to sink in. Depression does not discriminate. It doesn't care who you are, what your grades are, how popular you are, or how perfect your life looks on the outside. Anyone can experience it, and it is never, ever their fault. All right, so we've covered what it is and what can cause it. But now let's talk about the most important part of this whole conversation, finding hope and actually getting help.
And please, if you only remember one thing, let it be this. The good news, the great news, is that depression is absolutely treatable. People get better. There is always a path forward, and recovery is totally possible.
I like to think of treatment like a toolbox. There's not just one single tool that fixes everything. It's usually about finding the right combination of tools that works for you. And the main ones in that box are things like therapy, sometimes medication, and always, always lifestyle support. So, therapy? It's basically talking with a trained professional, like a counselor or a therapist, who can give you new skills and strategies to manage your thoughts and feelings in a healthy way. There are all kinds of different approaches, like CBT, which is great for changing negative thought patterns, or just having a safe space to talk things through. And for some people, medication is another really, really important tool. Now, antidepressants aren't happy pills or some kind of quick fix, but what they can do is help balance out the chemistry in the brain, which can make all the other tools, like therapy, work even better. Okay, and this is so, so critical to know. While therapy and meds are amazing long-term tools, sometimes you need help right now. This number, 988, is a literal lifeline. You can call or text it anytime, 24/7, and get free confidential support from someone who is trained to help. Seriously, put this number in your phone. Okay, let's shift gears. Because what if it's not you, but it's a friend you're worried about? You can make a huge difference in their life. And the good news is, you don't have to be a therapist to do it. Sometimes just being a good friend is the most powerful thing in the world. First things first, just listen. Genuinely listen. Let them talk without jumping in to fix it or judge them. And please, please avoid those phrases like, "It's not that bad," or "just think positive." They might seem helpful, but they can actually make someone feel way more alone. Depression can feel incredibly isolating, like you're completely alone in a bubble. A simple text, "Hey, thinking of you," can pop that bubble. It shows that you care, that you see them, and that you haven't forgotten about them. It matters more than you could possibly know.
You can be an amazing friend and an incredible support, but you can't be their therapist. So, one of the best things you can do is gently encourage them to talk to a trusted adult who can help them find professional support, like a parent, a favorite teacher, or a school counselor.
And this right here, this is the one non-negotiable rule. If you are ever worried that your friend might hurt themselves, you have to tell a trusted adult immediately. They might be mad at you for a minute, but their safety is what matters most. It is always better to have a friend who's mad at you than to not have that friend at all. So let's end with this. Major depression is real, it's common, and it's treatable. Whether you're the one going through it or you're the one supporting a friend, please remember this. Reaching out for help is never, ever a sign of weakness. It's one of the strongest and bravest things anyone can ever do. Let's keep talking, keep caring, and keep ending the stigma together.